waits for no man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Get that style check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going down.
What's up, everybody? It's Deltool here. Today's video is going to be Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Domination. There's my yawn. Domination on the map. Comeback. I have a lot of domination map, comeback map gameplay stuff. I like comeback on domination. I like comeback on uplink. I like comeback on hardpoint a little bit. But yeah, comeback is one of my favorite maps. Even though some people don't like it, I like it. So yeah, just getting it out there. Recovery, when it has both sides flipping, like recovery, search and destroy, that's a good map. The first side of recovery is a pretty good map. The second side of recovery I hate, and I really dislike that it switches, that it goes one half to the other half in the middle of the game. I think it's kind of dumb. But yeah, I mean, I'm good on both sides. I just don't like the other side. I don't like how it switches. I think they should be their own maps. Okay. All right. So yeah, recovery, worst map ever, just because it switches middle of the game. But yeah, so what I'm talking about, there was an update there. Oh my god. There was an update today, and in that update, I do not know what happened. They changed the loot a little bit. Like now you have full items or all items or whatever. Then you have redeemable loot. You have like all loot, redeemable loot. Like so, they just added like all loot or whatever. So they added one more section to the loot section, to the armory section. I'm pretty sure they did probably like a little balance or something somewhere in there. Probably fixed ranked. They probably put in the coding for the new DLC weapon, or put the new DLC weapon in there somewhere or whatever for the people who have them. But yeah, stuff like that. I don't know what happened. I'll probably look it up and make a video about it some other day, like tomorrow or something. But don't hold me to that, because I don't know. It seemed like a small update. So yeah, Xbox dashboard update, Advanced Warfare update. I don't know. I'm yawning like crazy. So yeah, that's not what the video is about. What it's about is that I was gaming on a new setup. Like, I brought my desk from my living room that I used to use my old computer on. I brought it into my bedroom, put my monitor on top, put my HD PVR underneath the monitor, Xbox to the left of the monitor, and I put a mic up there trying to see if I could do live comms. And that's what I was doing when I recorded this gameplay that you're watching right now. I was recording a live comm, and what happened is I also had my Xbox power brick up there, and for some reason, like probably like 2 months ago or a couple weeks ago, the power brick started like making noise. Like before, it used to be quiet, it used to be pretty quiet, it used to be just like now it's like someone's trying to vacuum behind my Xbox. Like, what the heck is going on over there? So unfortunately, I don't know if I could do live comms. I moved it down to the bottom, but then I was trying to record gameplays and stuff, and I tried to record another domination, kept joining late matches, was like system hacked the whole game, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not playing this. So then I went to free for all, tried it out. I only like my second time playing free for all, and I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna be a good gameplay. So then I went to momentum. I went 18 and 29 in momentum. I was like, what the heck? I just backed out of that because my teammates weren't doing nothing. Like, I was hopping on the momentum points, trying to get, like, obviously I was killing people around it, then hopping on the momentum, trying to win the game, right? My teammates were just like all standing in one spot. They'd spawn, they'd move all together to one certain spot, not in the momentum. They'd just like stay away from the momentum and try to get kills, and they just get naded and sniped and shotgunned. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm 18 and 29. Why are you guys 7 and 10? Why do you guys have less gunfights than I have kills? Is that even possible? Is that even possible? So yeah, my brother is probably home right now, actually. It's 4 o'clock, dog is barking. I'll get right back onto this. I gotta check the dog. I have to do it. Alright, so yeah, it was my brother. I had opened the door for him. I asked him if he could just like stay out of the room a little bit while I record the rest of this commentary. There's only like 7 minutes left, so it's not that long. He said sure. While he eats, he'll eat in the living room, make a sandwich and stuff. So that takes some time. So yeah. But yeah, so I was really upset. I was like, dude, you guys really, like, the best guy on my team has less gunfights. Like, he's gotten less gunfights, 17 gunfights total, 7 and 10, than I had kills when I had checked my score. I was 18 and 29. So I had gotten more kills than he had gotten to gunfights. That's sad. And it's because they were camping back, and they weren't even doing anything. So I was pushing. I was just so frustrated. Like, I tell you guys, I try to say stuff, like, I don't know if I tell you guys, but I say this, like, to people in comments and stuff in other videos. I say, like, I don't rage that much. Like, I don't rage, like, oh, snipers, they don't make me rage that much. Tryhards, they don't make me rage that much. Campers, they don't make me rage that much and stuff like that. But what does really get to me and stuff is when my teammates aren't doing what they need to do to win. Like when my teammates are playing dumb. To me, it's playing dumb. Like, why were you gonna camp back in an objective type game mode? Why are you gonna camp back? Why are you gonna sit there and just like die and not even push up and get kills? How are you in less gunfights than I've gotten kills? I was in more gunfights than you already just by getting kills. I won more gunfights than you've gotten in. Like, that's just dumb. There should be no reason for that. He should at least have the same amount of gunfights. He should at least have more gunfights than I've gotten kills. But yeah, so I was upset with momentum. So there's not gonna be a live comm for today at least, or for like probably this week, because I don't know if I'm gonna get back on and play, and try to do a live call with my brothers here. Because like I said, Thursdays are the days where both my brothers are gone. But yeah, so I was trying to do a live comm with a new setup. It's pretty nice. I have 3 drawers going down the left side, a drawer in the middle, and then so what I try to do, I had the mic right in front of my face, basically. No, not right in front of my face. To the left, over to the left of the monitor a little bit. And so I was trying to see if it picked up my voice good enough. Obviously, it wouldn't have been as loud as this commentary. It would have been like a little bit quieter. So I would have turned down the background volume a little bit less, and then I would have had my voice turned up a little bit so that it would be at least so it wouldn't be like struggling to hear me. You know what I'm saying? So that worked out pretty good, except like whenever I talked, it was like, "What's up, everybody? It's Delta here," and it's like, like, I'm sorry, guys, I did not mean to make it that loud, but yeah, it was like me talking in that voice, and not in that voice, in that like high of a, and I was talking that loud, and then you have something even louder behind me, just making like a vacuum or like some annoying sound in the background, like buzzing, right? And so even when I did the noise removal, whenever I talked, you could hear that like over my voice, right over my voice. So it sounded like I was talking like a robot or something. And so I just ended up deleting the whole commentary. It was like 10 minutes long. It was the whole commentary for this video. It was live com, and so I was just like, dude, man, let me just try this again. And so I kept trying it, and then eventually I scooted back. I put down my my power brick for my Xbox. I put it onto like a metal stand thing that I had for my HD PVR before. It was like a bathroom stand thing that I took into my room and incorporated into my setup before. And I used to have my HD PVR onto it, but now I don't. Now I have that power brick on it. My HD PVR is right behind my monitor, or right under my monitor on the right side. So yeah, now I have the power brick on there, and then it was still making a little bit of the sound, but it was working. And that's when I started getting into these dumb lobbies, blah blah blah, and I was like, okay, well, let me try and see if I can make it where it doesn't have that sound at all. So I turned off the fan, and I pulled out the top drawer, which is completely empty, the middle drawer, and I scooted back a little bit, and I put the microphone right in front of my face, right inside the top drawer, so it's down a level, and so it's not even blocking my view to the monitor at all, but it's right in front of me, so it was right under my mouth, right? And I was like, okay, this is a pretty cool setup right here. If we keep this drawer empty, maybe we could do this forevermore, right? But then that was the game, right? That right there was the game of momentum. Like, oh my gosh, it wasn't as loud as this. It was quiet, but you heard me raging at my teammates. Like, they couldn't hear me, but I was like, why are you guys not doing this? Like, I got a kill right off the bat. No one was stepping in the hill. I got a kill, and I was like, wait, nobody's in the hill? No, on either team, nobody was in the hill. So I got a kill, and it was on Detroit, okay? So I was just like, okay, nobody's in the hill, not even their teammates. So I look at the hill, and I see somebody run in the hill, so I was already pulling out a stun to stun the hill to make sure nobody was running into it. And I see somebody running into the hill right when I pull out my stun, and I move towards the wall, and I hit him with the stun. I come back out, and he melts me. I was like, whoa, what the heck? I spawn up, I go right back into the hill, and I try to get the kill. I try to get a kill. I get shotgunned. And that's when I was like, whoa, why are my teammates not getting in the hill? Like, they're not even challenging the hill. And I was like, dude, come on, get in the hill, get in the hill, get in the hill. Like, I was just getting so upset, I couldn't even think straight. All I was trying to do was getting in the hill because my teammates were going to do it. We were going to lose if I didn't get in the hill. I had to save the hill twice. Our last hill, they got all the way to our last hill twice, where I saved it by myself, just playing inside the hill. I camped inside the hill, like inside the little phone booth or whatever that is on Detroit. I sat right there, making sure that they wouldn't see me from the back, and I just killed everybody who stepped in the hill and captured it twice and made it go back to the middle. And that's when I really realized my teammates were getting in the hill, alright? I realized they were getting in the hill because I went in the hill in the middle. The second hill after they get the first hill, it's the second hill of ours that they have to get. in school. I went in there, I got a few kills, and it was like 3 bars away from getting full by the other team. So I get in there, I take it out 2 bars. I died. I come back. Nobody has gotten the hill at all. My teammates nor their teammates. And I go back at the hill, and it's at the same place. I would have noticed if my teammates would have gotten the hill if it would have said taking flag or whatever. But it didn't say that. But I would have noticed that at least it would have went down a little bit, right? So I died again, and they captured the hill right back. Captured it and put it back to the end. So I was like, "Are you serious? Do you guys know that it doesn't reset when you guys get out of the hill? Do you guys know it doesn't reset when they die? It doesn't reset. You have to step in it to take it back down. That's why it's called momentum. You gotta slow their momentum. If they have their momentum and they just stay on it, it's gonna keep coming back. It's gonna stay up there. You know. You gotta break that. You gotta get it down. So yeah, this turned into more of a rant and less about my setup. I'll probably talk a little bit more about my setup in a future video and explain it in more detail. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, dislike if you didn't, comment down below, tell me how you felt about this video, subscribe if you haven't already, click the annotation to the left to see my previous video, and the one below to go to my second channel. I will see you guys next time.